History is full of religious groups that began as outsiders, facing suspicion and even hostility. Over time, some of these groups moved from the margins to the mainstream, thanks to persistence, adaptation, and changing public perception. As members integrate into society, becoming neighbors, co-workers, and community leaders, the unfamiliar becomes familiar. Their charitable work and institutions help soften their image, and the media's language shifts from cult to church. This journey reveals how the line between cult and church is often a matter of time, perception, and integration. It's a story of resilience, how a misunderstood group can become a respected force in a nation's identity. Understanding this process helps us see how faiths evolve and societies adapt. Consider the Unification Church, often called the Moonies, a group that rose to prominence in the United States during the 1970s. Led by the charismatic and controversial Reverend Sun Myung Moon, the church attracted thousands of young followers, many of whom were searching for meaning and community during a time of social upheaval. Their strict beliefs, communal living, and intense recruitment methods sparked widespread fear and controversy. The public grew especially wary after a camp in Boonville, California, was shut down by authorities for overcrowding and poor sanitation, fueling rumors and media scrutiny. Unusual practices like mass wedding ceremonies, where thousands of couples were married at once, only added to their reputation as outsiders and deepened public suspicion. Yet, over the decades, the Unification Church quietly amassed significant wealth, investing in a wide range of businesses and even founding a major Washington newspaper, the Washington Times, to influence public opinion. Strategic donations to prominent political figures and public events helped shift their image, transforming the group from a fringe cult to a powerful and influential institution with connections in high places. The Moonies' journey is a striking example of how organization, financial power, and savvy public relations can move a group from the margins of society to the very center of influence. Their story is a modern case study in how religious movements can dramatically transform their place in society, adapting to new challenges and opportunities. But there's an even more remarkable case, Mormonism, which took this transformation to an entirely new level. In the spring of 1830, a young man named Joseph Smith took a bold step that would forever alter the religious landscape of America. He founded the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a movement that would come to be known as Mormonism. Smith claimed to have translated new scripture, the Book of Mormon, from golden plates he said were revealed to him by an angel. He spoke of visions, prophecy, and a restored gospel, drawing both fascination and skepticism. These extraordinary beliefs set the early Mormons apart from their neighbors. As they gathered converts and grew in numbers, suspicion and fear followed them. Facing hostility, they were forced to move repeatedly, from New York to Ohio, then Missouri, and finally Illinois, each time seeking a place to practice their faith in peace. Their close-knit communities, economic cooperation, and especially the controversial practice of polygamy made them targets for outrage, legal battles, and even federal intervention. The outside world often saw them as a threat to the social order. Yet, it was precisely this adversity that forged the early Mormons' strong sense of identity. United by faith and hardship, they developed remarkable resilience and a determination to survive against the odds. Through relentless effort, they built new settlements, raised temples, and carved out communities on the American frontier. The foundation they laid during these difficult years would prove to be incredibly strong, supporting a faith that would one day reach across the globe. The struggles and sacrifices of these early years bonded the community together, setting the stage for a remarkable transformation and growth. The story of Mormonism's rise from humble beginnings to a worldwide faith is just beginning, and its legacy continues to unfold. The Mormon Church's shift to mainstream acceptance began in 1890 when it officially ended polygamy under government pressure. This compromise opened the door to Utah statehood and greater integration. Mormons then emphasized family values, hard work, and community service, reshaping their public image. Their missionary program fueled global growth, while business investments built financial strength. By the 21st century, Mormons held prominent roles in politics, business, and culture. The church became known for disaster relief and its members' strong work ethic. From persecuted sect to respected institution, the Mormon story is one of adaptation and persistence. It's a powerful example of how a group can move from suspicion to acceptance. Mormonism's rise from a persecuted sect to a global faith is a uniquely American story of adaptation and resilience. From humble beginnings, the Latter-day Saints faced relentless challenges, yet their determination and sense of purpose never wavered. Their journey westward, braving harsh conditions and uncertainty, became a symbol of hope and perseverance for generations to come. Ending polygamy was a turning point, followed by decades of careful image building and community engagement. The church worked tirelessly to redefine itself in the eyes of the nation, fostering unity and building strong communities rooted in faith and service. These efforts helped transform public perception and allowed the church to grow in influence and acceptance. The church balanced mainstream values with its unique beliefs, earning trust and respect. By embracing education, humanitarian work, and interfaith dialogue, Latter-day Saints demonstrated their commitment to both tradition and progress, forging connections with people from all walks of life. Like the Moonies, Mormonism faced opposition but succeeded through organization, missionary zeal, and economic strength. Their global missionary efforts and strong sense of community helped them overcome obstacles and build a lasting legacy. The label of fringe is often temporary. With time and effort, outsiders can become insiders. As society changes, so too does the definition of belonging, and Mormonism's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and adaptation. This is just the beginning. Mormonism's history is filled with fascinating events and characters. From visionary leaders to everyday believers, each chapter adds depth and complexity to the unfolding story. Its ongoing evolution promises to be as compelling as its origins. Today, the church continues to adapt, facing new challenges and opportunities in a rapidly changing world. In the next part of this series, we'll explore the foundational events and figures that shaped this remarkable journey, and discover how the legacy of the past continues to inspire the present and future.